next and what we should practice on. Alright, so let me get into the details. I have your notebook here. I sent you purple, isn't it so cute? Yes, alright, so. Alright, so. So, so what do you do for a living? Wow, really? And you enjoy it? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, now we're gonna just drop a bit. So um, what was your earliest trauma? No, I'm not asking about your deepest trauma. Don't worry, not yet. I'm just asking what is your earliest. Interesting. Yeah, so like yeah, some examples. Like, you know, if you dropped an ice cream cone, using the diaper in public, you know. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. You were born crying in a hospital. Wow. Wow, and how'd that make you feel? Yeah, that's a lot to carry with you, you know. You're born in a hospital, some like bad vibes in there, you know. There's like a lot of injured people, older people, overworked nurses. I'm so sorry that's, yeah, I understand. That's a very traumatic experience. Yeah, so the reason I asked that is because a lot of times early on, you know, when it comes to child development, we see a lot of things that happen when we're of a super young age, like a baby, an infant, you know. Um, they're not really like really seen and taken seriously, but little things like that really affect how like adulthood works out. So, you know, and I've gotta say, like, I had another client, you know, just so you know as well, you're not by yourself in this situation. There are other people who have experienced the same trauma, and you know, if you need to find a community, like, you know, I have other clients too. Obviously, can't name them, but I have other clients who have also um experienced the same trauma, and you know, you also kind of look like that person. I've also noticed that a lot of people with the same traumas tend to experience, they tend to kind of look the same. They have similar features, so I feel like I can kind of see it off your eyes, like, you know, yeah. Alright, and so another reason why you called me in to make such an appointment so last minute is that you had a very you had something you were overthinking a lot about. Could you explain to me in detail a bit more about that? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me more. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And how did that make you feel? Yeah, perfect. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about this today? Wow, okay. Okay, so with that experience, was it like more someone being involved, or do you feel like it's more an individual issue, or do you feel like is it more out of your control, less your control? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow, yeah. Okay. Okay. It's enough of that. I understand that, these experiences come with a lot of emotion. And I take notes for you. So I'll let you know what is always on our notes today. Before that, get some of this, some sleep aromatherapy, lavender vanilla. It's the lavender calms you down, I'm not gonna knock you out, don't worry. So I just spray some of that on you. Oop, did I get some? I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so I really hear you out on your experience overthinking, and I want you to know that I hear you and I'm here for you. And just for next time, I think we can work on just not overthinking it. Just like try not to think about it. When you think about things, you tend to overthink them because you're just thinking about the same thing over and over again, and it stays on your mind. So I would just advise you, just not think about it. That way you just avoid overthinking. Yeah, I think that'd be really helpful. Another thing I would say is we should focus on just breathing, right? We need to breathe to survive. Without oxygen, you can die, and you have to exhale the carbon dioxide. If not, you also can die. So you definitely want to do that. I also advise you to be more mindful. You want to use your mind in these situations. Yeah. Yeah, let me take this off of you. Alright. Now that we've got our 10 minutes in the session for our meeting. Alright. So just give me a few minutes just to take a few more notes about your situation. Obviously I told you what we need to work on, but I just want us to have more results and data. As you know, I got your data from the little wire I gave you, so we're just gonna print that out, and then I'm gonna hand that to you, and then we'll be on our way into our next session. And then you are aware that you're interested to talk to you about the fact that we would be staying together on meetings, right, for at least 6 months. Alright, perfect. Alright, so I'll just write a few more things over here. Don't worry, just stay still. Again, don't think, because then you're gonna overthink, so don't think. Okay. So, do you have any questions? Well, I'm not sure how to answer that for you because there's many factors involved. But just be patient, and the answers will come on their own. Yeah. All right. Perfect. All right. So give me 1 second. All right. All right. So give me 1 second to print this out for you. And then in a moment, they'll bring that over to me. And so I'm gonna just discuss to you a bit of what these results are first. So basically, the stress anxiety, it kind of pops up backwards in terms of time, but the results are very accurate. These are labs that are supported by Stanford, Harvard, Yale, and I think recently they've been doing research at UCLA. So this is a very high-tech research, and so we're just taking this data to keep track of what is causing our clients the most stress, and then we will be seeing like what we could do to improve that in the future, and what techniques also calm those down. Yeah. Oh, right now. Thank you so much. All right, perfect. Here we have your folder. So we're gonna open that up and see what your data says. Oh, this is interesting. All right. So, your data, this is what your data shows. Oops. So it's showing that you came in already anxious about how we're gonna start. This is about the time I asked you about your earliest traumas, and then even though you were talking about overthinking in this area, you didn't seem as stressed. Until we got over here. That was before I put the spray. So yeah. And then after, obviously that was the point to took it off, but it has to run through the full 12 minutes in order for us to print it out. Yeah, so I'll be keeping this data, but I wanted to show you just so you know what we're doing and why, and and next time we're going to focus on practicing these exercises of not thinking and just breathing, and taking advantage of the circulatory system. That way we feel better about our anxiety and stuff. Yeah. All right, so our time is unfortunately up, but thank you so much for visiting and coming by to see my office. And I really worked on trying to get you to fit into my schedule. We'll work on making an appointment for next time. But I appreciate you coming by,